Idealism or idealist philosophy claims that the world we inhabit, in spite of the fact that it is composed of matter, that the world we inhabit ultimately is produced from spirit. Those people, for example, or those philosophers, can say that the so-called objective world, the world of objects, is constructed in our mind. That those objects do not exist apart from our construction of them. So let me ask you, we, let's say, drink tea with sugar, and we say that this tea is sweet. So let me ask you, or we take a piece of sugar and we say that the sugar is sweet. Where is the sweetness? Is it in the sugar? In the tea? Is it? Is it? Is it? According to modern psychology, here is how it happens. We get some signals, chemical signals, from this chemical entity that we call sugar, which actually consists of atoms, molecules. We get these chemical signals to receptors in our mouth. The receptors in our mouth transmit it to the receptors in our brain. And there is one receptor in our brain that is responsible for triggering the sense of sweetness. So when we eat sugar, we feel sweetness, not because sugar is sweet, but because our brain is so wired that we feel this sweetness that is associated with certain chemical signals that come from sugar. Now, are you with me? Now, if you apply this idea to the whole of our perception, you will see that the trees are not green, the grass is not green, the sky is not blue, the sun is not yellow, etc. Our brain is so wired as to produce the picture of the world that we have. So when we say sugar is sweet, this is a wrong statement. When we say that green is grass, it is a wrong statement. Beings whose brain are wired differently may see an orange grass and may feel a bitter sugar, etc. Have you thought of that?
I used to think people with different colored eyes saw different colors than I do. Yeah, when I was a kid, I thought that.
Well, there are people who do not differentiate the colors. They are colorblind. Everything in black is black and white for them. So we see colors because of the way our eyes are made. But the point is that what we call the objective world is actually the world that is created by our brain. And our scientific discoveries are discoveries that are made by our brain. So the whole of our world is actually the a result of our brain activity. So idealist philosophies would say that there is no such thing as matter. The idea of matter exists only in our mind. But the actual world is very different. It is spiritual, ultimately spiritual.